Jesus Christ spiritual way of life or religion. And so the mere fact that God said Jesus Christ, that was interesting because before I incarnate into his body, we speak energy, like I said. So God actually said Jesus Christ. I was like, why is this speaking this language to me? And then, so we just went back to speaking energy again. And then another thing that God said that wasn't energy was high vibration. And I was like, why are you speaking this language to me? Because we speak energy. And so God wanted me to know those two things. So when I come down in this physical form, I would remember. And I would know that these things are important. Now, if you pay attention, okay, I had a video back in 2013, a super important video, everything you need in life. I posted it. And I actually looked back on that video, and I discovered something that I didn't even know what it was talking about, and now I know what it's talking about. If you know anything about twin flames or heard about twin flames, in that video, I actually said a lot of stuff, pretty much your whole life, everything you need for your whole life, I pretty much said. And I didn't know anything about twin flames. I never heard it or anything. I pretty much actually said everything you need to do for the twin flame journey in that video. They muted my video the very next day. Somebody told me that they muted it. I kept that muted video up and I put, this video is muted, and I uploaded another video. So I got both videos up, 2013. So if you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. I have everything you need for your life, including the information for twin flames in there. So everything you need is in that video. And they muted my video. I got both videos up, the muted one and the unmuted one. So God let me know high vibration. So most of my information is going to be about spirituality and high vibration, because it's super, very, very important in order to go to the next cycle, in order to go to the next higher realm. You need to be on a high vibration. That's why you hear other Christians always say, God, the Most High, sits high and looks low. High vibration. There it goes again. Most High. Higher self. High vibration. Now, nobody was saying high vibration until I started saying high vibration. Most people was, if you remember back in the day, a few years ago, people were saying good vibes. They wasn't saying high vibration. They were saying good vibes only. They were saying good vibes. They weren't saying high vibration. And next thing you know, everybody's saying high vibration. This is the end of a cycle. And if you have been paying attention to all this energy that's happening, there is a lot of, different energy, a lot of hustle and bustle, different energy, a lot of things that's happening right now. People are letting go of old and only welcoming the new, only welcoming good things, only welcoming things that's going to uplift them and make them happy. And, they're getting all that negative, all that low vibration stuff out their life, whether it be people, jobs, environments, food, bad habits. They're pretty much getting all that out of their life. And now, at this time, if you're on this journey, you should have already got pretty much most of that junk out of your life. You should be on a steady place of moving up in life. And if you haven't, you need to get, or you late. You need to be getting on that journey. And I actually got classes that I will tell you about to help you, whether it doesn't matter if you're just not starting trying to get on that journey, or if you're like in the middle and you're needing the help, you're feeling like you're in a low vibration state of mind and existence. I do have classes. I have monthly classes. Actually, it's actually 4 weeks. I have monthly classes, and I help you because this journey of getting to a high vibration, it does take time. Unless you're perfect, you have a perfect life and you're been, super happy and God has blessed you a lot, which is very few, then it's going to take you time. Because even me, I'm a master, I'm 11, and it takes me time. So I know it's going to take you time. And I've been paying attention to different groups, different people. And a lot of these people, they keep trying to figure out why. They sit in church and they be like, oh man, I'm praying, all these bad things are still happening. You look at the black race, they still on the bottom. They still don't have nothing to be praying all the time, and still on the bottom. They still don't have nothing. But why is that? Because they're not high vibration. People have told them that they can be low vibration and still get good things. But if you're looking at them, they'll say, oh, I'm blessed. But if you step outside the box and look at them and be like, this is not blessed. That's not blessed at all. They're, in their mind, is brainwashed. They think they're blessed, but the kids is sick. People's going to jail. They're on the bottom. They don't own anything. They owned 2% back in the day, and now they still own 2%. And they're like, oh, they're blessed. But every time I turn around, bad things is happening all the time to them. Now there's a difference between low vibration coming at you and you're able to block it, rather than actual bad things happening to you. There's a difference between low vibration coming and you fighting, because right now we're in a spiritual warfare. You're going to be fighting, okay? So you have to pay attention to what's really happening. Are you fighting, blocking, or are you getting bad things happening and you're just like, oh, you're drowning? You got to see the difference. Right now, and it's time for you to start swimming. It's time for you to start fighting. And my classes, they help you move up and get in the high vibration and help you fight so you can win, because we are winners, right? So there's an end of, like, if you like in the Bible, it will tell you Jesus Christ said, I will be with you to the end of the age, and I will come again to receive you unto myself, and when I come again, I will bring you into the higher heaven realms. So pretty much, God gonna pretty much not only help you fight, help you win this journey, but God also taught you how to live on a high vibration. All you have to do is just pay attention to how Jesus Christ lived, what all Jesus Christ did. So just imitate that. If you're like, oh, I can't do all that, try. Do you want to live in a high vibration realm, or do you want to live on a low vibration realm? Get stomped on and treated like trash. Which one? So it's your choice. Okay, so right now it's the end of the old cycle, and it's the beginning of the new cycle. So the end of the old low vibration cycle. In the past, we were in a low vibration state of existence where on a certain group or a certain few of people, they owned everything, they had everything was good, and then little crumbs trickled down, and then some people only got like one crumb or no crumbs. Now that's ending. In the high vibration cycle, everyone gets abundance. Only a low vibration being, type of person will want someone under them. A high vibration, when you really are, a high vibration person, when you really are, Christ being or type of godly person, whatever, you want people up with you. You don't want be looking down. You want people up with you. The real high vibration person will want somebody with them. They don't, it's not good to be up here, all alone, or only one or a few people there with you. You want as many high vibration people up here with you. That's how you can tell the difference between a high vibration being and a low vibration being, and also that's how you can tell the difference between a high vibration society and a low vibration society. So you will notice that now the low vibration society is fighting hard. Things is changing, and that's why I got all these distractions like Bill Cosby, which is it's two things. There's always two sides to a coin. You got the heads, you got the tails. The Bill Cosby is a distraction, but it's also a lesson. God uses whatever, the devil puts out, God can use it for good. So it's a distraction, but it's also teaching you something. And some people are like, oh, Bill Cosby, he didn't do it. He did do it. People are saying different things. They're like, oh, he didn't do it, but you got to see you have to know this person. If you don't know this person and you wasn't holding his hand and if you wasn't there with him majority of the time, how you know if he did it or not? So, but you have to think with your mind. If you have all this money, you know we've been in a low vibration cycle. If you have all this money, all this wealth, and you think everybody, few people up here and most people down here, you think, oh, I can do whatever. I'm invincible. What you gonna do? What do most people in a low vibration society do who feel like they're invincible? They got power, wealth. What do? You gotta start using your common sense. You also gotta start seeing who is these people saying, oh, he's innocent. Oh, is this? You gotta see, are these the same people who will say, free Pookie, and then you find out Pookie, he done killed 5 people and done robbed 10 places, but they still saying free Pookie. So you gotta see different things. So who knows? I wasn't with him. I wasn't, watching his every move. I don't know him. So I can't say whether he did or not. But I do know it's a distraction from all this energy that's happening. And it's also a lesson to let you know that this low vibration cycle is over. We're not putting up with, evilness is going to be going away. So you got 2 things happening in there. You also got Venus retrograde that is taking place October the 5th to the November 15th. I know y'all all feeling this energy. And most people say if we are in, some type of retrograde, you shouldn't, depending on what type of retrograde we in, Mercury or Venus, you shouldn't do certain things. With the Venus retrograde, most people are saying that old relationships should be coming back up, to be resolved. You shouldn't be trying to get into relationships during this time. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do, but that's what people say. Now, what you can do is, just sit back and observe during this time. See what's happening. If somebody come, you'll be like, okay. Now, after that, see if what type of energy is going on. After the retrograde, see what type of energy is going on. See if that person's, fighting their way or doing whatever it takes to, be in your life. Because here, things could be teaching you something to see if you learned your lesson or something like that. Or it could be to bring something back up. Who knows? You just have to wait it out and see what's going on over time. See what's happening after, November the 15th. See what type of energy. See what type of, people come to you. See what they're trying to say. See what they're doing. Look at people's actions. Not just their words, but people's actions. Their energy. See things that don't do things all fast. So people always trying to do things all fast and they get into all this energy and thinking, that this is happening when really they're not sitting back, using their common sense and actually trying to see what's really happening with themselves, that person, and the energy. When you get older and wiser, you learn these type of things. So not only we got all this energy happening, end of a cycle, high vibration time is coming up. We're into a new cycle. Low vibration energy is fighting, trying to, stay afloat, but things is like now you see people is, opening up their own businesses. They're trying to do things for themselves, and people are not liking this, whole 9 to 5 work Monday through Friday type of thing. People are wanting to work less hours, be with their family, take, time out for themselves, get themselves healthy, because you notice people who always working, they look a mess. They're always sick. So pretty much you're working, you're eating bad food, then you go and eat bad foods because you gotta go. Since you've been working so long, you gotta go eat bad foods. Then you gotta use the insurance that the work gives you to go to the doctor. So pretty much you're in a corporation. You're doing corporation type of stuff the whole time and nothing for yourself. You're not moving up. You're just staying stagnant or pretty much falling. But all that, the cycle, all that is ending now. People are moving to where they want to start working 3 or 4 days a week. Because you really need more time to yourself and your family. So, and they're working shorter hours, and you need to be getting more money for a shorter amount of time. So that's what people are doing now. And so, but the low vibration energy is still trying to fight. But it doesn't matter what type of energy, because the real energy, the high vibration energy, is already here. It's already breaking everything down. You can tell because the weather is super hot right now. It's October, and the heat is blazing. It's like 90 degrees outside in October, when it used to be like 70, 60 when I was a kid. So, and even last year, it was hot in December. December was never hot when I was a kid. It was cold. So energies is already changing. You know, the sky, they're spreading the sky, trying to make it cold, pretend like it's cold, but it's not working. It's hot, cold, hot, cold. It's like a fight between low vibration and high vibration. Some people in the Bible say good and evil. I say low vibration and high vibration. I say both. And so you got the retrograde, you got the, you know, energies that's fighting. This is a spiritual warfare. And that's another reason why I want to make this video, is because we're in a spiritual warfare right now. And it's really important that you start being on a high vibration, because, you know, people, they don't know why they try to get good things